Hello, I'm Linda McGuire, professional musician and neuroscientist, and I am happy to introduce today an enjoyable new way to use music that stimulates health, invigorates memory, and improves cognition. It's true. These vocal techniques have been professionally developed and scientifically proven. In meaningful, pleasurable, 50-minute vocal music sessions, I thoughtfully lead you through concise vocal techniques, mini voice lessons as it were, using nostalgic and occasionally new songs that stimulate the mind and use vocal resonance to target facial, nerve, bone, brain tissue and escort healthy oxygen supplies to the heart, lungs, and brain, all resulting in cognitive improvement. These tapes were made immediately after conducting a scientific study in aging populations. This demo represents the exact music and techniques of this study. Our data revealed significant cognitive improvements in mini-mental state testing, clock drawing abilities, and in both quality and satisfaction with life. When a person sings, many parts of the brain fire and activate. As a professional singer of many years, I know exactly how to engage the singing voice and make singing feel easy while eliciting beautiful sounds. As a neuroscientist, I know the power of music to stimulate, change, and restore brain health. So sit back, relax, and explore with me the healthy benefits and fascinating dimensions of singing, as well as the joys, the stories, the special feelings, and many other positive aspects of singing that can improve your memory and cognitive performance. So let's start singing right away here. We want to sit up straight in our chairs as much as we can, uncross our legs. It's hard to sing when your body's all crunched up. So if you can uncross your legs and keep them uncrossed while we sing, that's going to work better for you. Now we want to have our nice buoyant torso as much as we can. You can pull your shoulder blades together in the back to open up your sternum and the muscles that keep this area open. And you also want to do our rowing exercise where we open our back muscles, which contribute to our ability to take in breath to sing with. So, good news. Breath and singing and resonance. This program has, just a heads up here, this program has several areas where the voice sings quite high. And when that happens, as we sing, we want to keep the buzz in our jaw, our teeth, and our nasal conch. They call it a conch for a reason. There's vibrations there that you want to maintain. And there's also an area higher up. There's a pocket of space in your bones, up above and behind your eyes, that you want to try to resonate when we sing high. So we're going to start today with the sound of music. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears. And if you're blowing air into the bones of your face, you can feel the vibrations. But in this program, we're going a little higher in the voice. And it just happens here and there in the songs that are coming up. And I'll show you where they are. Good. So, and you know what? The hills are alive. We can see Julie Andrews out in the mountainside with green, and that skirt is swaying and her arms are open. We remember that song, I'm sure, from the Sound of Music movie. But I'm wondering if we could replace the halls are alive, because that's what I want. Most of us are surrounded by walls and halls at this point. Me too. So, you know, to keep the world around you alive with music, you don't have to be on a mountaintop to sing this song. You can go out into the hall and share it with your friends. So let's try that. This is my String of Pearls song for you. And I was thinking recently that you can also look at it as the sounds that we sing, we want to land on these, the notes that we sing. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look happy to meet me. I call it a string of pearls thing, but you can also look at it as a big long banquet table, and you have a big turkey and salt and pepper, and then you have a big thing of mashed potatoes and salt and pepper, big thing of green beans, salt and pepper, and etc. into the desserts and everything. So you don't really pay a lot of attention to the salt and pepper. So you have Edelweiss, Edelweiss. You just want to look at the main goodies that are on the table. All right, so let's give that a try. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you'll greet me, small and white, clean and bright, you look lets us lean into the voice, lean into those notes we're singing, really engage our respiratory system. And as we take these breaths and we sing and we press the sound out, oxygen is pressed into our lungs. And then we get the resonance from the sounds that we create, and it makes us feel good. It releases endorphins, dopamine. Music is associated with dopamine, which is just a wonderful, wonderful chemical in our brain that enables to feel good and enables activity and ability to process our environment and be satisfied with that. It's a good thing. All right. Our next song is on page 2, and this one, chicks and ducks and geese better scurry with the shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top. Lots of words, very articulate, so forward, crisp consonants as much as you can say them. Very wordy, very different from the Edelweiss, which is big string of pearls. This is like very chattery. And you know what? You can put in your own opinion on what's going on with your shiny little Surrey and enjoy singing it in that regard. For that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top. Sing it again with more feeling and opinion. Chicks and ducks and geese better scurry when I take you out in the Surrey. When I take you out in the Surrey with the fringe on top. Watch that fringe and see how it flutters when I drive them high-stepping strutters. Nosy folks all peek through their shutters and their eyes will pop. The wheels are yeller, the upholstery's brown, the dashboard's genuine leather. With eyes and glass curtains you can roll right down in case there's a change in the weather. Two bright side lights winking and blinking, ain't no finer rig I'm a-thinking. You can keep your rig if you're thinking that I care to swap for that shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top. Shiny little Surrey with the fringe on the top. The Lost Chord. Let's read these words. Seated one day at the organ, I was weary and ill at ease, and my fingers wandered idly over the noisy keys. I know not what I was playing or what I was dreaming then, but I struck one chord of music like the sound of a great amen, like the sound of a great amen. It flooded the crimson twilight like the close of an angel's song, and it laid on my fevered spirit with a touch of infinite calm. It quieted pain and sorrow like love overcoming strife. It seemed the harmonious echo of our discordant life. It linked all perplexed meanings into one perfect peace, then trembled away into silence as if it were loath to cease. I have sought, but I seek it vainly, that one lost chord divine, which came from the soul of the organ and entered into mine. Okay, that's the idea, that the music so beautifully looks for this lost Chord is the name of it.
Seated one day at the organ, I was weary and ill at ease, and my fingers wandered idly over the noisy keys. I knew not what I was playing, or what I was dreaming then, but I struck one chord of music like the sound of a great amen, like the sound of a great amen. It flooded the crimson twilight like the close of an angel's psalm, and it lay on my fevered spirit with a touch of infinite calm. It quieted pain and sorrow like love overcoming strife. It seemed the harmonious echo of our discordant life. It linked all perplexed meanings into one perfect piece, then trembled away into silence as if it were loath to cease. I have sought, but I seek it vainly, that one lost chord divine, which came from the soul of the organ and entered into mine. It may be that fate's bright angel will speak in that chord again. It may be that only in heaven I shall hear that grand amen. It may be that fate's bright angel will speak in that chord again. It may be that only in heaven I shall hear that grand
The Lost Chord. Let's keep looking for it. We'll find it. What a great piece. The radio and the telephone and the movies that we know may just be passing fancies, and in time may go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we're going a long, long things going on in this song. I want you to practice singing it to each other, if you would, when I'm not around. And looking at someone in the eye and singing the song. There's what they call syncopation. Our love is here to stay, going ta-ta-ta-ta. Impulses, accents, as it were, but rounded, because it's so romantic. It's very clear. So when you land on a vowel, roll into it, if you know what I mean, if you can. And how do you roll into it? Again, long neck, loose neck, buoyant torso. Remember we talked about breathing? We have a smell breath. And then we have a back breath. Wow, that's a lot more breath. And then you pick up in your sternum, even more breath. And then when you sing, this lifts. Love very clear, our love is here to stay, la 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 la. And the voice becomes very free when we do those things. Taking a good full breath, and then once the voice begins, it feels like the chest is just rising, just like strings are like slowly pulling it up. It's a wonderful feeling. And what's happening is that oxygen is being pressed into your lungs. Your brain is getting flooded with all this wonderful oxygen, along with the freedom of the voice enables this stimulation. So rather than singing passively, it's very clear, our love is here to stay. I'm trying to make those sounds, but I can't. I have to be upright, long, buoyant, and expansive in our sternum and torso. Long neck, loose neck. This axis and atlas area is very important for transfer of energy both to and from the brain.
Our love is here to stay.
So, all natural sounds that have a wonderful natural effect on how you feel. Innervates your body, opens your soul. You know, this beautiful thing about music is that you can say, our love is here to stay. Our love is here to stay. You can say it 100 times, but when you're singing it, you can really continue to experience it. And the vibrations reinforce that experience. Our love is here to stay. And that feeling just keeps being reinforced and reinforced. And there's a huge amount of personal growth you can find through singing. So what I'm trying to help you with is to understand the freedom of the voice and the few tools, the few steps you need to take to find this free voice. If you can speak, you can sing, la 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 la. If you can, I'll say that again. If you can speak, you can sing, la 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 la. Love is here to stay. Then you get to put this wonderful thought and cognition behind a note, and you just like you experience it again and again and again in different dimensions. So try it on your own. Again, we started with some humming today. You can massage your jaws a little bit, because you better believe they get tight. Ooh ah, ooh ah, ooh ah, ah. And we'll talk about the tongue another day. That certainly gets in the way. But to long neck, loose neck, la, and this lifts, la, la, la. Singing is fun. We're going to have happy eyes when we sing too. That lifts the flesh off these facial bones. Stay. I can sing that note, but it's not. Stay. Lifting this flesh through happy eyes makes all the difference. Enjoy. Keep singing. It's our last song. It's a grand night for singing. It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound he'll be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The stars are bright above. The earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love. Falling in love. Again, we have some high notes. Oh, same place you do oohs and things too. So get that little buzz up there and let it rock you. Okay? It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound he'll be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The stars are bright above. The earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love. Falling in love. Maybe it's more than the moon. Maybe it's more than the birds. Maybe it's more than the sight of the light in a night too lovely for words. Maybe it's more than the earth shining in silvery blue. Maybe the reason I'm feeling this way has something to do with you. It's a grand night for singing. The moon is flying high, and somewhere a bird who is bound he'll be heard is throwing his heart at the sky. It's a grand night for singing. The stars are bright above. The earth is aglow, and to add to the show, I think I am falling in love. Falling in love. That's another one you don't need me hacking away at the piano. It's a grand night for singing. La 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 la. So take songs with you, take the music with you. Hey, take the yellow book with you if you need to look at the words and want to keep it with you and remind you of the songs we're singing. Find your voice. Remember, stay buoyant. Oxygen, roll the sound out on the oxygen. It's a grand night for singing, la 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 la. Activation, stay active, that buoyancy and oxygenation will enable that to happen. Stimulation from the resonance of the songs. There's also cognitive values in the song. And transform, let music change you. Let it bring you into a happier space, a better state of mind, in harmony with your neighbor, and all of those good things. So the halls are alive with the sound of music, and let that happen for you. And have a great, great day. See you next time.